diving back into this game. What is this? District Showdown mission. Reduce DUP control of this district below 30% to provoke a showdown. So I can't even do this. Okay. Over there? So over there is something. Oops, forgot what that was.
This is messed up!
And other bioterrorist news. Yeah, because there's always tons of that going around. Should I go check this out? Fool's Legacy, Part 2. Guild looks good. You know what? I'll take a quick smoke, and then we'll start this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How many cut owners of Giant Bomb are there now? We've got to do something about that. Yeah, we made this happen. Band really helped us make it happen. We are now independent, and yeah, it's signed a agreement to make it all happen. Basically, it's in the works, but yeah, no, you're looking at it. We have everything. It's all in hands now, and that means we're gonna be we're making stuff and instruments and support once again. So. Barstool number one. Once again, what a difference a week makes, right? Last time you were here, Jeff Grubb is here. He's unemployed because you quit, and now you're back as the owner. The owner, one of the owners of Giant Comics. There's lots to talk about. There's no time limit. That's obviously what everyone wants to talk about. Get your super chats in with Jeff Grubb over on YouTube.com/. Thank you to everybody over on Twitch.tv who's coming in for the first time. Thank you a whole bunch of first time chatters because Giant Comics, we have a great audience. But I digress. We'll talk about that in 1 second alongside so much more because this is Kind of Funny Games Daily. Each and every weekday on a variety of platforms. We run you through the nerdy video game news you know about. If you like that, of course, be part of the show live as we record on Twitch.tv/KindofFunnyGames, YouTube.com/.
All right, man.
Yeah, hello?
Nelson, I've got a tip on the whereabouts of my editor. He's at the docks, about to be shipped out to a secret location. I can't express to you how important it is for us to get him before he's on that boat.
Hey, don't even sweat it, man. I got this. You must really been working on something serious to have the dupes coming after you.
We were trying to get
I
to
thought
the
when he
bottom
answers
of how
his
the
phone,
conduits came back.
it doesn't actually hold his phone at all. Oh, I guess he has a Bluetooth.
Not really, no. I mean, one day I was just a badass, and then the next day I was a badass with powers.
The reports my editor and I were getting was that the DUP had a hand in the mass spread of the conduit gene over the last 5 to 6 years. I believe that they somehow figured out what was making the conduits return, and they figured out how to harness or capture it and bend it to their will. Thus, all the DUP-sanctioned conduits you see today.
So basically make something you can't control and then try to control it. That sounds just like the DUP. Hey, I'll get your editor, man. Don't worry.
Rescue Wolf's editor. Okay, so that is the name. How's that? Thanks. Somebody just yell, "You're doing a good job." It'll be easier to do this battle. I'll just for that extra missile. Alright, so the editor's this way. I tried. Good. This side now. Damn it. So close. I'm so close. No, I shouldn't have gotten in there.
Yeah, hello?
Delson,
God, that's
I've got a
listening
tip on the whereabouts of my editor. He's at the docks, about to be shipped out to a secret location. I can't express to you how important it is for us to get him before he's on that boat.
Hey, don't even sweat it, man. I got this. You must really been working on something serious to have the dupes coming after you.
We were trying to get to the bottom of how the conduits came back. Haven't you ever wondered how you got your powers?
Not really, no. I mean, one day I was just a badass, and then the next day I was a badass with powers.
Yeah, you're on the other
Reports
side
my
somehow.
editor and I were getting was that the DUP had a hand in the mass spread of the conduit gene over the last 5 to 6 years. I believe that they somehow figured out what was making the conduits return, and they figured out how to harness or capture it and bend it to their will. Thus, all the DUP-sanctioned
Like,
conduits
wow,
you see today.
you see that guy?
So basically make something you can't control and then try to control it. That sounds just like the DUP. Hey, I'll get your editor, man. Don't worry.
He jumps pretty high. Hello, drone. What's Relax. It's a drone. I saved you from it. You're welcome. Alright, what's this water? Yeah, not in shards. We don't even have anything to spend them on. Oh god. No, people shoot at me. We gotta get out of here. Yeah. Okay, okay.
Delson, get out of here!
Jesus.
Someone set me up! It's a trap!
Gee, you think?
Oh, fuck me. Right. Oops.
Investigate that sound! Target is this spot!
Wolf, what the hell was that? These guys totally ambushed me.
No, Delson, the ambush was meant for me. You just happened to be the one who showed up. The DUP was trying to kill me.
Well, I'll tell you, all they did was manage to piss me off. Just let me know if you uncover anything else you need my help with.
Yeah.
Looks like someone important.
I am someone important. This brought me close to the next quest. Hey, I'm not rude. Give you some smoke. In game, I mean. Let me turn it up. I'm going to do a quick recruitment in the cities. Go fat. Alright, it's this. What, down here now? Go to Olaf's and look for fetch.
Hey, mister, sign our petition to get drugs off the streets? Unless we stop this poison, more of our youth will turn out like Fetch Walker.
Fetch,
Who am I
Walker.
talking to? Oh god. The fuck?
And the drugs turn her into a vile terror. We need your help to keep our streets clean.
Filth, huh?
Wow, I'm impressed with your impulse control. Maybe you should wait up by the neon sign, yeah? Might be less conspicuous that way. Besides, she'll probably head there to recharge.
Yeah, plus there's probably less people I want to kick the crap out of up there.
That too.
Yummy, yummy.
Hey, Delson. Neon sign? Huh? Big glowy thing?
I was
Yeah,
taking
I'm
it
here
okay.
now.
Just need a place to hide. Okay, this is good. Surveillance. Hobo style.
Huh. Yeah, we'll live in a box for a while.
Man, this smells good. Why didn't I take some cash off
Oh,
those
this place?
dealers? Money, why do you hate me? Be my
Uh.
friend, Money. Come to me. Let's bond.
Hey.
It's okay. God.
Uh-oh. Hey, where are you going? Whoa, we got our powers
This
now?
again? Just like last time, Delson. Concentrate. Oh, no,
We
no, no,
did
no,
get
no.
our powers,
You're not
no?
getting away. I got this now.
Just leave me alone!
Speed of light, baby.
Speed of light, baby. Where'd she go? That's fine. Back. Speed of light, baby.
Run up walls?
Uh-oh, shit! I don't think go for very long, though.
You have got to be kidding me.
What you got? That's that. Wait, shit.
It's too fast.
Yeah, where'd you go now? I'm very lost. Over here. Oh, shit. Why did you hate me so much?
They all deserved it! I just need a few more days!
What? What are you talking about, lady? If you stop, lady.
Gotta finish what I came to do!
Am I supposed to hit her or something? I don't do that.
Damn, she's fast.
Yeah, she's damn fast.
I am not going back to Curtin Cave!
Come on, Delson. Pick it up. What? I can only use one at a time? How's that fair?
She has lasers. Why could I use my lasers?
Really? Nothing?
See if we can fix that. Okay, drain the neon. Which is silly, but okay. Oh, finally, thank God. I was getting tired of that. Hey.
No, no!
Oh.
Jeez. God, lady, you've got to calm down, all right? Just relax.
You're not taking
Just
me
wanna-
back!
Take me back where?
I am not going back to Curtin Cave!
Baby, I'm not who you think I am. Just say that, for fuck's sake. Oh, can you drain her? Drain the neon sign. Jesus, stop it. Every time it tells me to drain it, but then when I go to drain it, she shoots me. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? This is really not. And she keeps stopping me from draining it. So what the fuck am I supposed to do here? You can only use one at a time. How do I switch back so I can just fucking shoot her? This is getting insane.
That was awesome.
Why is she so annoying? Oh my god. I can't do anything when she's fucking shooting me. This is getting insane. What the fuck does this game want me to do? It's not gonna let me. Like, what am I supposed to do here? She doesn't let me do the neon. So what am I supposed to do? I can't progress until I absorb all the neon, but she won't let me absorb the neon because she keeps shooting me, and I can't do anything to her because she keeps fucking moving. This is insane. What am I? Well, now she's up there. I can do this. So better.
Good news is less juice for her. Bad
One
news?
round.
I'm not a night person. Huh? Maybe stop trying to kill me, and we can let the beer signs live to see another day.
Oh my god. I'm getting so annoyed.
I am not going back!
Oh my god.
I'm not weak anymore. Not anymore.
There's the last one, though. God.
You listen to me, I'm not with Augustine!
You're one of her goddamn robots.
How many times? Wait, are there really robots? I just want some of your powers, that's all.
Just leave me
Oh,
alone.
got it. Oh, there must be a bug. No. Let's go over the bug area yet. No, that's not how I go stuck running. How do I go stuck? Okay.
Doesn't even tickle. Come on, Powers, I know you're in there. Surprise me. Oh, I am so gonna use this!
I am not going back.
Nobody's taking back anywhere.
Ah! No! Just leave me alone!
Man, it really moved.
No! Ah!
Can we talk now?
No, no, no.
As a little girl, I never thought it'd be me. That I'd be one of them. My powers were a surprise. My parents turned me in. They knew what the government would do to people like me, and they did it anyway. I didn't know what to do, but my brother Brent just grabbed our coats, and we ran.
Brent was her brother.
Those were hard days on the street. Moving from city to city, no comfort anywhere. Until we met some dealers, and man, they hooked us up.
Damn.
The drugs. The drugs were heaven. But then we always wanted more. And withdrawal, agony. Always looking for a fix. And when you lose your stash, when you think someone stole it from you, the drugs,
Damn.
the dealers, they make you do things that...
Damn.
Oh, God, Brent.
Damn. She killed her own brother?
The government picked me up easy enough after that. But it wasn't a regular jail. They trained me to shoot, taught me how to kill. So on the day of the crash, I escaped with all those skills. Everything I needed to set things right. Brent, I promise, every dealer I find, I'm gonna burn your name in their chest.
She's,
No one else is gonna suffer like we did. No, brother. Nobody else.
She's got issues.
Delson, you all right, brother? What happened? Oh, you did good. You did good, buddy. Come on. Get up. Get up. Oh. Whoa. Hey, you did good. I know just where to put filth like this. Somewhere where Augustine won't find her, and she won't be hurting anybody else.
Hey, no.
She's just killing drug dealers, man. Killing. Delson, murdering drug dealers.
What do you think I'm doing to the DUP?
What you have to save the Akomish back home.
She stays free.
No. Dude, no way. Look, just because you have the same affliction, not gift, affliction, doesn't mean that we're gonna pick up every little piece of trash we find. Look, I'm never going to abandon you, all right? Not ever. This one goes in a cage. Hey!
Should be my responsibility.
Yeah, because responsibility is not exactly something you excel at.
I got this.
Fine. I'm here for the tribe, not the Holland bioterrorists.
I'm a conduit.
Damn right.
He's cool. He's normally cool. He's just... not today.
Yeah. Let's talk.
Fuck where?
All right, Reg, sorry.
Oh, look who it is. What, is the meeting of the Conduit Club finally over?
I just wanted to talk to her, okay? To see if maybe she could help us out. Oh, you are not doing the pouting Reggie thing, are you? You know I hate that.
You know someone like that shouldn't be free to roam the streets.
Are you forgetting who else is someone like that?
Not the same, you're different.
Yes, I know. I'm your brother. And your brother is asking for your help and trying to stay alive. If you won't do it for me, then do it for the tribe.
Fine, what do you need?
Thank you. I need to see what else this new power can do, and you are my go-to guy when it comes to finding the core relays.
There, I sent it. For the tribe and you.
Thank you. I'll let you know what I get.
No, I don't want to know what you get.
Bye, pouting Reggie. Hey, Fetch, you know those glowing boxes the dupes put up all over town?
Yeah, I seen them. I think they can track us with them.
Well, I think I figured out a way to use them to, like, tap into more powers for me. I was gonna try it out on the new neon power you gave me.
Gave you?
And I thought maybe you'd like to tag along, you know, maybe talk me through the new stuff.
I already bagged my dealer limits today, so why the hell not?
There's my sweet girl. Okay, there's supposed to be one of those things at 2nd and Main.
Yeah, I've seen it before. Meet you there.
So is there no way for me to switch between powers? I gotta buy new shit all over again? Photon jump. Press X during light speed jump to jump higher into the air. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, capacity increase. Again. So there doesn't seem to be any way to switch between the powers then, huh? How do I use the jumpy thing that I picked up? I can't seem to figure it out. Photon jump. Press X during a light speed run. Okay. So I was doing that. I was doing that, doesn't even help. Like, it's only when I'm on the ground. Not when I'm on a wall or in the air or something. Can't double jump in the air. That was disappointing, that's what I wanted. Thank you. Oh, I got hit a ceiling. Fun. Whee!
Hey, Fetch, it's over here.
I'm cool. Conduit trackers and me don't get along.
Well, wait till you see this.
Bro, wait till you
Doesn't
see
seem like
this.
such a good idea. You're on your own, D.
Hey, you guys seen a girl kind of... Oh, just winged it. You're welcome. No mercy. Shoot to kill.
Hey, I heard gunfire. Told you those things can track you.
No, I think they were just on patrol.
Well, I found another one. I left you signs to find it. You see it? It's a neon marker.
Yeah, got it.
Just follow those.
Never get tired of that. Hey, Fetch, just stumbled across a bit of your handiwork. You think maybe you want to dial it down a notch?
Gotta feed the fury, dude.
Or maybe you don't feed the fury. It'll starve to death and you become a people person. Like me.
Or maybe you can bite me.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, take that, you poison peddling garbage. It's what you deserve. Hey, Smokes, you want in on this?
I can't even smoke up right now. It's all letting me.
shield, you okay?
Yeah, you still need help?
Don't need it, but I'll take it. You got this. I'll go find another one of those things. Okay, I think I got the next one. Just keep following the markers. So, how'd you like killing those dealers? It's a fuzzy jolt, ain't it?
You know, maybe we should tone it down with the dealers.
You going soft on me, D?
Hey, we have powers they don't. Means we have to be the better people, you know? Cut them a little slack now and then. Just think about it.
Yeah, whatever. Just go get yourself some more powers.
What? I lost Smoke? Well, what's the point of getting new powers if you have to trade in the old ones?
Oh, so I can't use smoke at all now? Boo.
Hey, there it is. Go ahead and get your convulsion on.
Nice. Nice.
You first.
Sorry. I didn't know you were surrounding.
Fetch, I see you started taking these dealers down alive. Can't help but think I had something to do with that.
Yeah, all you egomaniacs think you're the reason for everything that happens in the world.
No, I don't think I'm the reason for everything. I mean, just your highly visible change in behavior, that's all. That hit the spot.
Damn.
Now I know your weakness. Uh-oh. Running on fumes here.
Can't eat off that?
Kaboom, baby!
Yeah.
See things differently now.
Where's our next mission? We don't seem to have one. Weird.
Tasty.
Tasty. Alright, what do we do now? Alright. Let me check on the guild and stuff, I guess. Can I say I love you like a glove? I'm going to the bathroom. Maybe take a smoke or something. And then I'll try to figure out what to do next. My tummy. Sorry, I was in the bathroom that whole time, in agony. I've got a sore bottom. One of those things. Welcome to IBS. Anyway. Oops, missed. Nice. Nice. Oh. That's fun enough. I don't even know where that came from. Oh, there's something there I can get. I wasn't really back, but I guess I can go grab that. That was always awesome. Gotta get out of here now. Or people show up and try to kill us. Yeah. Kinda like this power. I so wish I could switch between this and the smoke power, but did we gain a missile just randomly on our own? Weren't we out of missiles? That's weird. You have to meet my friends. Where is he? Okay, look.
That'll help.
Oh, right, you can get that from draining those thingies. That's why. That's where that came from. Of course. There's another one. Yummy, yummy. So I guess we'll just take out these DUAP thingies. Look how many things are over there. We should get that. What's that over there? Oh, it's this way, right? Yes, it is this way. We want all 4 of those. What's wrong with that? Hmm. I guess I do recruitment smoke and then take out some of these DUP things. Maybe I'll look up what I'm supposed to do. Has it been nighttime the whole time? Like this never turns to day? There's no day-night cycle in this game? Finished the recruitment. Still haven't smoked yet, though.
In a very hard way for a very long time, and what felt like a long time to me. So in this moment when it was like this catharsis of actually getting to say it and it happening, it was like difficult to like go into the moment, and it like I was actually working on that throughout the entire panel, just to, like look into the audience, like actually look at the people's faces instead of like sort of being like, oh, if I look in their faces, their emotions will reflect my emotions, and I'll have to deal with that. Like, well, now's the time I actually should and get to deal with that. So it was a process. Like I was actually struggling with that a little bit, and it's still a process of just being like, oh, can I sit here and think, oh, we did something. And yes, it has begun to happen in a very basic way. But of course, now it's Monday. We are having meetings. It's time to get to work. And I think when I go to do a show, we did a game this morning, and it was great to be back. And just seeing the chat there, that's the part where it's like, oh yeah, there's the familiar faces. Those are the names of people that I know watch the show. Here's a ton of new people, but the vibes are there, and I can latch onto that and be like, this is the ground I get to stand on. And now let's build something even bigger here. I'm ready to do that.
Yeah, I think, the power of Giant Bomb has always been that community. Obviously, the personality is driving it, but the community that surrounds it. And, to watch that community mourn, I think, really the loss of you, Dan saying he wouldn't work there again, Minotti saying he was gone, and then also that, like, oh, man, what happens next? It was so interesting as an outsider, right, of watching Blue Sky, watching the Giant Bomb subreddit, seeing people post that they, I'm unsubscribing for the first time ever, And then when you made this announcement, that celebration of all the Ewoks, right, of putting up this screenshot of their reactivated, Matt Piscatella putting out that he reactivated his Giant Bomb subscription, where can they activate that, by the way?
GiantBomb.com/join. You get all the information there, please. GiantBomb.com/join.
It was really special to see that, you know what I mean? Especially having lived that and continuing to live that, right? Seeing the fact that you had an audience run back to you to go do this. And I think, you and I have had many a conversation about this kind of content and doing this and living this life. And I was so happy to see you on that panel at PAX East talk about that, right? Of like, it's us, it's the five of us, and we are going to, you said the same thing we said to our audience, double down on you. We are going to make the goofy-ass, weird content you seem to like, and if you like that, please go support this, because you're our boss now, kind of thing. And we don't have to worry about corporate overlords or whatever, like, the SEO idea is going to be.
Yep, yeah, and it's, like I said, it's a very North Star thing to have, to be able to turn to them and be like, all right, when I say something dumb, and I like, wouldn't it be crazy if we did that? And then 50 of you are shouting back, don't just say that, go make it. It's like, well, now's the time, and I'm very ready to do that.
Like you said, you already back at it in the content mine. Game Mess Mornings did pop off this morning. Of course, you can watch that Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., correct?
Yeah, well, we do Bombcast on Tuesday, so Monday and then Wednesday through Friday, but yes, that's right.
Of course, you had a brand new sponsor. Who was it?
We had a sponsor. It's an evil corporation called Kinda Funny Games. Came in as our very first sponsor. I wouldn't have it any other way, Greg. Thank you so much, man. That ruled.
Thank you, Jeff. Again, when you guys talked to us privately that this was all happening, that was the first thing, we hung up after giving our 2 cents of advice, me and Tim, and I was like, we need to sponsor this, right? Because I think it's such a crazy...
Okay, don't break. Was he just playing with his thighs? Drumming on his thighs? Is he a drummer?
Which isn't the same, but is the same, but you know what I mean?
Is he like Steph from Life is Strange with the beanies too?
And to celebrate that, to be a part of that, for your hour community, of course. I don't want to be it. I have such a great community, so we're happy to be there, of course. Hopefully see more of this. You know how much we love and respect all of you.
This way.
So, see you be able to branch out here on your own and do that, and hopefully have more of us over, more of you over to this. So.
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm looking forward to. And it's, I think what we all realized over the last 2 years with you guys made it happen is the idea of competing websites is gone. It is very much I'm sure you see this where, or maybe even it's happened to you. Like, I've listened to podcasts and content creators, and then sort of just like find myself phasing away from them and don't have like looking for somewhere else to go. and then eventually I'll fade back into them and being able to have a large community of people making kind of similar content where it's like, oh, here's a different vibe, a different flavor, where people can bounce back and forth between. I think it's healthy and good for everybody. So I'm ready just to support everyone in the scene and keep us all going as best as we can. Because at this point, we've learned if we don't do it, no one else will. I cannot rely on corporations coming into this space anymore. I don't blame them for balking at this space, like looking at it and be like, how do we make this make sense? Like, we're all trying to figure that out too, but I think it's best if we figure it out together. You got a bunch of super chats here. Jordan White says the stats. I knew Greg from IGN, but Johnny Bomb is when I first heard about Comic-Con. Glad to see it come full circle.
Keeping Toms.
All of you. Keep the crossovers. Okay? I really appreciate it. Well, so, like, you talked a little bit about, reclaiming, beginning of look at other shows you're doing, and then, SGS is far away. You guys usually pretty cool. Yes, definitely, that was one of the reasons I was almost late for the show, was in a meeting about exactly that. Other shows, like, Black Club's back on Wednesday, there's new season, Mike Minotti starting the next Bad Game. It's a Bad Game show where me, Dan Reichert, and Mike Minotti take turns. The other two pick the bad games for the third person playing. And they're playing through the entirety of the bad game.
I can't see the camera. I'm so, where is it? Where the fuck is the camera though? No. I don't see it. I do not see the camera. Am I blind? What the fuck?
Favorite thing to do. That's back on Wednesday with ABC. So tune into that. That'll be in the app. I hear Minotti is gonna look.
There it is.
So cool. First one. Yeah, exactly. You usually have to put these things. Your facility. And the game is your all the new season. But you're right. Summer Game Fest is coming up. And when I first joined like the future of doing a nightly show at E3 and some Game Fest or whatever we were kind of was in question. It's something that Davis started in a lot of ways. Yes, absolutely. And then Jeff Berkman carried that story in such an awesome way. It's a great band. Well, in this perspective, I would watch those things and feel like, yeah, man, this is it. Like, just getting all these cool people from the industry in a place where they can just do everything. I always super respected it. So when I got the chance to go there and say, and people say, hey, what do you want to do? What's important to you? I'm like, well, I think we should keep doing the couch. And they're like, well, if you want to do it, make it happen. And even how we do that is great. And now it's like, okay, on our own, it's going to be even more challenging because we're kind of figuring things out without the bad corporation, the corporate credit card bills, it's like it's enough for money later. We're going to have to do this on our own, but it's still important. Still want to make it happen again. Jesse Kelly's going to bring the inflatable hammer. And maybe I'll just lay a hammer. That's the yeah, I think it's how it's marketed on Amazon. All right. You can find it for all the hammers, man. Yeah, that's it. EQMS Super Chat is happy to get this happen for good people. You volunteers. There's a lot, yeah. 62 mics until you guys thought more in the future. What's the future? Yeah, sure. Next couple of weeks. Yeah, if you let us know. Yeah, okay, and then let us come on the call. Not that way. That's kind of weird. Well, okay, first off, you can't. Your brand currently is that Mike Minotti jerked off at a Rainforest Cafe. Don't turn it around at me. Greg, I get it. You saw me and you had Mike doesn't like that joke. He went to Disney. He couldn't publish stuff. He saw what this will get the attention. It took multiple pictures on the Rainforest Cafe. And then finally, Propaganda Panda, who said, Super Chat, he said, join us in the Johnny Bomb Discord. Mr. Nice Guy Rocky, don't do it. Find a giant funny bomb that for his future. Honestly, don't know what we're doing. It's so cheap to get these. Thank you. Yeah, we're figuring out merch too. We'll see. A lot of moving parts once you're up there on your own. Is that, I guess that's my, before I move on to other video games, whatever, blah, blah. But for you, taking over, like, I'm so shocked that you had the funding up for GiantBomb.com right away. I thought you'd end up doing Patreon as long before. I didn't think you'd be able to stream your own thing right out the gate. But how hard is that to get the .com and you still show in the biggest challenge because Giant Bomb was funded founded originally because there was this technology that they had to build a website, build a wiki and other stuff. But it's been, it's been in the fridge for a while, and now a lot of stuff is built on top of it. So with us, with working with you, and biggest headache include your ideas. Let me know. We're still expanding on that side of things. They are helping us out, like hosting the website. They're going to continue to do that for a while. That is like there is a little bit of a he was like, get out of mom's attic. All right.
He's like,
it's time you guys break stuff. It's on the guy. Yeah. And then Bob took out on the thing. Vader SN says, not my idea, but Giant Bomb versus kind of funny things until 2026. I have seen that making around the both of our subreddits. Yeah, we were saying for him to be good. So I think that's a job on that too. So I think that is pretty good. So I think he was good. I think he was tough. Yeah, he got. Back there, he got more Hey, I think they're both got a volunteer last year. With something down. But yeah, that's the bomb cast. That's how you know. Another Giant Bomb fan over here. Shout out to Janet Shella, who talked about that game for like 4 weeks straight. And then also, fuck you, Lewis. I got life. We'll see who wins. Right now, I am winning, but I'm also checked out because my team is filled up and I can't do anything for the rest of the year. So I'm done. I like that idea. We should look into that next year, but of course, that'll be next year. Right now, we're living in. We're talking about independent. Giant Bomb. Go support the buy with them. They're not doing that. And of course, support us. If you didn't know, Kind of Funny is an 11-person small business all about live talk shows all day long.
It's so weird that there's just nothing. What the fuck are we supposed to be doing here?
We're doing shows about video games, reviews, previews, questions, and answers. We're doing reviews of the last of the spoilercast. We're talking about Andor. We're doing a review for Alien vs. Predator. We're putting out all sorts of crazy content each and every weekday for your amusement. If you really like that, please pick up a Kind of Funny membership. You get it on patreon.com/kindoffunny, youtube.com/kindoffunny, Apple and Spotify. You get all of our shows ad-free. You get, and that's of course more than $3 a month. Or no, yeah, more than $20, and you get your daily dose of me, Greg Miller, on a 15 to 20 minute podcast every each and every day, which is an hour-long podcast every week for you. And of course, you get your so please consider doing it. But as you're not using membership benefits, so here's the list. This episode is brought to you by Chicken Drinks. Get ready for the season ahead with 12 days built to last. Our brand of fingers has you covered with premium, full sunglasses that won't break the plate. Jimmy Ray's independent sunglasses offer a world-class product that is priced on over 300,000 people. Their shades of durable frames and crystal clear, making them the perfect tool for all outdoor adventures. They have hundreds of options to choose from, so you're bound to find a perfect pair to match your style. Take it from City Getty, who brought his City Rays every day going on Pokemon Go Live, out and about at National Resource. If you want every day to change for a new pair or return yours with a phone, no risk, you shop, this is always my friend. The personal and exclusively for all this, your City Rays is giving out their best. CityRays.com. You can post the big positive on the road. Fly yourself to State Race 5 That's CityRace.com. This episode is brought to you by Every day we're taking photos. Big events in the city. But doesn't it sometimes feel like all of your favorite photos are just stuck on your camera roll? Wouldn't it be great if you had an easy way to share and enjoy them with friends and family? That's where Aura comes in. Aura makes it effortless to upload unlimited photos and videos directly from your phone, so your favorite memories are always within you. Plus, you can personalize and go to Aura friends. We love horror. Roger Rabbit, not just Beyonce's birthday, it's so beautifully fun. It takes about 2 minutes to set up the frame. Add photos and videos, invite as many people as you want to the party. They're absolutely welcome. And for a limited time, listen to your favorite artists. By going to orderradio.com, get $20 off plus free shipping on the best and travel 80 all days and some of them over show by next week. This episode is brought to you by Rocket. What's going up on this podcast? These are the good money distribution. It's a sense of managing your spending, cutting costs. You feel overwhelmed. Well, if you do, Rocket will take your guesswork. You easily make smart. Rocket is a thoughtful money. Monitor your spending for your savings. That's what you do. All your expenses across all of your and you get hurt if you're increasing price to use a spending activity or if you're close to going over. Rocket Money has over 5 business users to save a total of $500 getting up to $720 a year by using your application. So rocketmoney.com. That's rocketmoney.com. Rocketmoney.com. With fintechs like Float, Choose Visa, as a more trusted, more secure payments network, Visa provides scale, expertise, and innovative payment solutions. Learn more at visa.ca/fintech. Number 2. For Nintendo president turns potential impact of U.S. tariffs on Switch 2 video. This is very true.
Not neon enough? I'm sorry.
Fully charged.
In the accompanying online press conference on May 8th, Nintendo president Yukari Furukawa said more light on the company's high expectations for the Switch 2 as well as the obstacles that could impede its success, including U.S. As the June 5th election how many you get? You can all the whole thing release. I actually do have to order. Can I still buy one? It's been offered to me. Thank you. Did you get the email this weekend? I did not. I got the. I got the quick enough, all right? That means it's a real game. And I thought it was 20 hours, right? It should have been 50. You probably only did another 2 hours. They can't tell. Oh, no. That's good. What else? I didn't get one. I looked definitely. As June 5th launch day approaches, demand for the Switch is growing, with Nintendo's official order being massively oversupplied, especially in Japan. Nintendo is working to strengthen their production to meet demand, and are forecasting Switch 2 hardware sales of 15 million units, software sales of 45 million units worldwide in the 2022 fiscal year. April 2025 to March 2026. Not only that, the Japanese game giant is hoping that the Switch 2 launch effect will boost the overall sales for fiscal year 2026 by 63.1% and will approximately $13.04 billion. The president revealed concerns about the U.S. market and future profitability of the Switch 2. As the next-gen console is the original Switch 2 console is more expensive than the first. Quote, the unit sales price is high, and there are corresponding hurdles. However, we are aiming for a launch on par.
These guys are obsessed with me.
These corresponding hurdles include worries about the U.S., which has been Nintendo's biggest market for the Switch 1. The president raised concerns about the possible impact of Trump's tariffs on the Switch 2 and the American people's spending power. In a press conference, he stated that the tariff policy will impact Nintendo's profits by tens of billions of yen. He had a quote, if prices of daily necessities like food increase, then people
will have less money to spend on any consoles. If we were to justify Switch 2 and the cost of tariffs, this could be Nintendo revealed more details about how it is factoring in U.S. tariffs in shareholders' Q&A summary published the evening of the 9th. Quote, we estimate this quarter, based on the assumption that tariffs Vietnam and Cambodia will be 10%, tariffs on China will be 145%, Julie Powell said. He noted that Switch hardware for the North American market is primarily made in Vietnam, while some Nintendo products, including accessories and amiibos, are made in China. Nintendo expects the tariffs will...
Oh, now we have break open the core relay and drain it. Okay. What happened to this before? Why did it never show up until I died? Weird. At least we got most of those. We got another power, sweet. Did you already get this power?
Therefore, Nintendo will carefully consider various factors when changing any pricing, including its accessibility. You have to go out Xbox. Yeah, so look, we are definitely still fucked on a lot.
Damn. Holy shit. Damn. That was huge.
I heard it from here.
You know, anytime you want to actually hang around for one of these things...
I've been thinking about what you said before, about the drug dealers on the street.
Oh, yeah?
The way I see it, going after those ass-scum dealers is just small time. But going up the food chain a little, finding the supplier, that'll change things.
Well, I'd be glad to tag along next trip you make up the food chain. Just don't think I've ever actually changed anything before.
Sure. It'll be a date with a death toll. I'll give you a call if anything comes up.
Alright. That's why I couldn't find the mission. It glitched out and I had to reset it. We already have everything we can.
Ah, there's the sauce. Yeah, hello?
Delson, I want you to meet a friend. I need you to control your trigger finger.
Who the hell's your friend?
DUP informant.
So all of a sudden you trust them? But didn't they just try to kill you?
Don't make the same mistake they make, Delson. Every group is made up of people, and this one person wants to help us.
Fine. I'll try and control myself.
Good. He'll escort you to a secret DUP meeting. I have no idea what they're going to be discussing, but it's too big for them to meet like this. Feel free to express how you feel about them trying to blow you up.
Stuck? What the hell? I'm stuck.
I guess I'm supposed to follow you as...
Hey, wait up!
What the hell? I can move faster than them.
inciting incident that supposedly claimed the lives of all the conduits was, in fact, a lie. It was not one created by the DUP. Conduits did live through Cole's gift, myself included. Instead, we used the comm to build, learn, and prepare. We got better at early detection and collection. Current case facilities were upgraded, and we built an army. The events here in Seattle will ensure the DUP will be funded for the foreseeable future. This will allow me to expand our facilities abroad. We have made excellent headway on establishing a permanent science facility in Australia. The work we've already done there using Dr. Sebastian Wolf's notes on the conduit is, well, awe-inspiring. Even to me.
Sebastian Wolf and you're Raymond Wolf? Wait, what are the odds?
He was my brother.
Oh, sorry, man.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to talk to my contacts about getting to Australia. I'll be in touch, Delson. Thanks for your help.
No, what?
Delson, there's someone I want you to talk with. He's been a useful source for me and is a powerful force in the anti-DUP resistance movement.
Hey, buddy, you don't know me, and that's likely for the best. I was there at the beginning. Well, anyway, I've got some advice for you, if you're willing to listen to an old hound dog like me.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice.
Great. Anyway, I'm sure you've got a lot of questions about what's going on with your body. The hormones are on fire, you just want to explode.
Just hit pretty.
What are you talking about?
But you gotta keep in all that conduit juice. It's dangerous. You understand me? Now, when the time is right, you will find the right person to direct it towards. And that moment is gonna be a turning point for you, my friend. It'll be like a big fireworks sandwich. You just want to make sure that you are safe about biting into that fireworks sandwich.
Yum.
Because it's gonna have fireworks in it.
This metaphor is going great.
You follow me?
No, not
Completely.
exactly.
Great. Good talk. You take care of yourself now, buddy.
It's nice that the good one's closer. I can see it. It's over there. Yeah. Trash. The stash. Should I do another recruitment before I run this? Important to keep recruitment up. Alright, be back.
Things continue to change fast, and the uncertainty certainly is one of the major problems for a company like Nintendo as they try to plan for a launch of a console and try to create messaging to consumers so they can feel good about selling a product at a certain price, and they know how they need to frame that and all that stuff. It's impossible to do when things aren't certain, and things have changed again. So I think it was announced earlier today that China and the United States are pausing the tariffs. Now, that doesn't mean they're going all the way down to zero or anything like that. In fact, really, this is wild because the markets are thrilled about this. They're very excited. And yet the tariffs on China for the next 90 days are going to be 30%, which is kind of around the number we were talking about when the campaign was ending. It's well, he's going to do tariffs. It could be as much as 30%. That's about it really cuts into the profit margin for a company like Nintendo still. So they will still have to deal with that, but 30% is way better than 145%.
1,000%, right? Which is one of the stupid things that we're sitting here saying, like, oh man, okay, at least it's reasonable, when it's still not reasonable what's happening.
Exactly, yes. We've been worked into this a little bit for sure, yeah. But still, that's where we're at, where this is something that feels at least workable. Like a company can work with that. Now, the problem is, it's still only a 90-day pause. This dude loves tariffs, so he's going to come back to them if he gets bored with something else. But in the moment, it does feel like the market reaction and a lot of the fears that happen. I won't go into it with the U.S. dollar being deprecated by a lot of organizations around the world and how that's a very scary thing for a federal government in the United States.
Yeah.
But that does feel like he had that explained to him, and at least he found out that stove he touched that everyone told him was hot actually is hot.
Yeah.
He's not going to remember it for very long, but maybe that buys us some time.
Yeah, of course, just to give you a quick glance at that, New York Times reporting today, U.S. and China agree to temporarily slash tariffs in bid to defuse trade war. The United States and China on Monday took a step to defuse the trade war between the world's two largest economies, agreeing to temporarily reduce the punishing tariffs that have imposed on each other. They've imposed on each other. The move by the United States, after President Trump had repeatedly declared that he would not lower tariffs without concessions from China, represented an acknowledgement of the costs of an all-out trade war with China. Despite the White House's bluster, the Trump administration ultimately backed off, for now, from its steepest tariffs, and agreed to hold more formal talks with Beijing after companies and consumers started showing signs of economics. To your point, though, it's a temporary pause. And I think that's I said something, I guess when the tariffs first got announced and Nintendo delayed the pre-order, I don't know, somewhere in that conversation, I was like, I just feel bad for Nintendo that they announced this on the day Trump announced this. And it was like, oh, don't feel bad for this corporation, don't feel bad. And I'm like, well, again, I don't feel bad for the corporation as much as the people who worked for years on this goddamn Nintendo Switch and got to the cheapest price they could while still making a profit. And we're like, this is going to be great and people are going to love this toy we're making. And then they put it out and then this shit happens. And then now there's still a moving target. Like you're talking about, this is a 90-day pause. So it's not even they can lock it in. I thought it was so telling when they finally put up the pre-orders and were like, hey, this is the launch price of the Nintendo Switch 2. They kept saying this is what it's launching at, which to me leaves the door open, of course, that if the world gets crazy after the launch, they're going to have to change it. Is this the cheapest we'll ever get a Nintendo Switch 2 for?
Yeah, I mean, the Nintendo Switch 1 didn't go down in price, and the reality of that market is very different than this one.
Yeah.
And none of those realities have changed, really. The component costs, people lining up to get those components for a variety of different consumer products, keeping those prices high for a very long time, challenging labor markets around the world, whatever. All those reasons are still there. And then this is on top of that, and then on top of that being tariffs, and then on top of the tariffs, the certainty is out the window. So it's just so hard to be in this situation. I agree. I feel really bad for anyone trying to launch products, or especially something as high profile as the Switch 2, which everyone's going to have an opinion on, and not everyone's going to understand all the nuance, nor should they have to, of course. So yeah, people are mad about the high price. I get it. But boy, I feel bad for everyone involved.
Yeah, what a shitty situation we put in for no reason other than a moral. But I digress.
Just a big dumb bitch.
Just a big old dumb fucking idiot. Ugh. Let's move on to happier news. Number 3. Fallout TV star says his character's plot has been planned for up to at least season 5 or 6. This is the one, the only, Chris Scullion at BGC. Another news outlet you should support over at bgc.news.
I subscribe to their Patreon.
Exactly right. Jordan Midler, a huge person.
He's so big.
He's big. You know what I mean?
I'm scared.
Yeah, I know. We called him once, and he held up cans to his head, and I'll tell you, you can just see. You can just see how large this man is. Of course, there's a Super Chat question for you. How many seasons do you want from the Fallout TV show? Super Chat over on youtube.com/kindafunnygames to be part of the show with your opinion. Anyways, back to this. One of the lead actors in the Fallout TV series says his character's arc ends around season 5 or 6, suggesting its creators envision a long run for the show. Season 2 of the Fallout show just wrapped production last week, meaning it may still be some time before it appears on Amazon Prime Video. However, during a recent panel appearance at Comic-Con Liverpool, actor Aaron Moten, who plays Maximus in the show, said his character's story is supposed to end 3 or 4 seasons later. Quote, I was told when I sat down to do the series that we would have a starting point and they gave me the endpoint. Moten explained in a clip posted to the show's Reddit page. Back to the quote. And that endpoint hasn't changed, but it is season 5, 6 for the endpoint. We've always known that we're going to take our time with the development of our characters, end quote. Moten's comments are obviously not confirmation that the series will last until season 5 or 6, because numerous factors could result in its cancellation before then. Jeff Grubb, how many seasons of a Fallout show do you want?
It's tough because media has changed in terms of how you consume TV so much over time, and it's like I think at one point I would have been like, man, you should try to get to 7 every time. A good show should be like if it can go to 7 seasons. That's definitely not been the case recently. I think a bunch of really good episodes over 5 to 6 seasons. I think 5 honestly is where I would be. So you don't have to drag things on. You don't have to try to, and I hate the use of the term filler for TV show. Everything matters to these characters. All of it is character development. It all fills in something in the end. But you don't want to try to elongate when you don't have something else that's actually back that up. So if they have enough for 5 to 6 seasons, I think they should just go to 5 and really just pack it in there and make it as good as possible.
I love the idea of having an endpoint. I wonder if that's his character's endpoint or the show's endpoint. I feel like what always happens for me with the shows I love that then turn to trash is that you have a great idea for a season 2, season 3, and then it becomes we got to keep going, and that's when you get Smallville, the witch season. You're like, what the fuck is this? Why is the witch right now? This is awful. Or Lex leaves the show and like, we're going to power through. Like, that was a bad decision as well. I don't know. So, yeah, for me with this, like, I loved Fallout Season 1 so much. I'm so excited for Season 2. I hold that hope. The Fallout 3 remastered, Oblivion treatment drops alongside Fallout Season 2. That's my prediction. That's my hope. But, yeah, I'd want them to go as long as they're going to be able to keep up that caliber of it. And for me, it's so much not about necessarily one person as much as that world, which I think is an ace up their sleeve of don't do the Walking Dead thing. I don't need 3 or 4 spin-offs, but have it be that Ella Purnell winds down, Maximus winds down. We go off, but we found these new characters that we're still going to chase and find and go with.
Yeah, you're right. There's so much lore to pull from, and so many fun things. I mean, just the Vault experiments themselves. They've done a lot with that already, but that is kind of an endless well at a certain point for a TV show. So yeah, I really hope they get a chance to lock onto the ones that they think are the best for telling their story, and then do the most with those as possible.
What did you think of the first season?
I really enjoyed the first season. It's definitely something where I was, I had relatively high expectations, actually, because I think as I was watching the trailers, I was looking at it like, this looks like it should actually work. They're finding a tone. But that, like, my high expectations for TV these days is pretty low overall. So, like, as long as you're just entertaining, we're going to be good. And then I think it did enough to get me, be like, oh, no, these are characters you're actually going to care about, which is, if you get there, I'll watch your TV show. That's all I really need, is characters I can care about. And they did that. They really nailed that.
100%. Yeah, I was surprised by how much, even as a Fallout fan, how much I loved that show. Like, I think we're all so trained to be, all right, it's a video game thing. Are they being respectful? Is it actually going to work? Da-da-da-da. But I adored that, so I'm super stoked for Season 2, and maybe through Season 6. CJ Splits on Super Chats and says, feels like good TV shows top out at 5. Season 5 maximum. So, right there, right in line with what you think, Jeff.
5 to 6, yeah.
And then Kebab says, I implore Grub, watch the original Namek art in Dragon Ball Z and tell us again there's no such thing as filler. And he says JK. Or they say JK.
Okay, listen. When I was talking about art, I don't mean anime, of course. Come on, everybody.
No.
Listen, watch that Jeff's Bizarre Adventure panel from PAX as well that Jeff Bakalar and the crew over there did. And then come back to me and defend anime.
I don't watch Lucy James content.
Number 4.
Number 4 on the Roper Report, Tony Hawk will campaign all he can for a remaster of Tony Hawk's Underground. This is the big man himself, Jordan Miller of VGC. Super chat question, how many Tony Hawk game remakes do you want? Back to Miller's reporting. Tony Hawk has said he will, quote, campaign all he can, end quote, for a remake of Tony Hawk's Underground series. Tony Hawk's Underground was the 5th game from the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater lineage, taking the series in a new direction with a story-focused campaign and more cutscenes. The game is a fan favorite for its take on skateboarding culture and its move away from the arcade-style goals of earlier games. Speaking at a preview event for the upcoming game, Tony Hawk was asked about the potential for remakes of the old games beyond the original 4 Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games. Beyond. Quote, "I always have aspirations," Hawk told Screen Rant. "It's not up to me generally. I'll campaign all I can, but I'm working with a much bigger company that's a lot smarter than me," end quote. Hawk went on to say that an underground remaster hasn't been discussed internally and that the success of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 could be a deciding factor in bringing back future games. One major obstacle in remaking the Tony Hawk's Underground series that has been avoided, however, has been this weekend that Van Margera
All right, let's do this.
will appear in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. What are we talking about?
Come on, lazy girl. Got people to see and powers to steal.
Okay, promise you won't be mad. But the good news is you can start without me.
Oh, face the danger alone? Gee, that is good news.
Listen, I found out a major drug shipment came in a couple days ago, and it's stored on some boats there at the marina.
All right, on some boats at a marina. That's all the details I need.
It's a big shipment, so it'll probably be houseboats. And this group uses a dolphin as sort of their mark, so I look for anything on a boat with a dolphin on it.
Better.
But don't wait for me. You never know when they'll start offloading that stuff.
So what held you up?
Girl stuff.
Ew, what kind of girl stuff?
Putting some serious hurt on this drug-dealing scumbag until he sold out his friends and told me all about this goddamn drug shipment.
Ew, what kind of girl stuff?
Fetch, I'm on the docks.
And I'm here on the roof. What, you couldn't wait a few more minutes?
This is why I hate working with girls.
She told me to start.
I see somebody.
What are we supposed to find here? Like people shooting at me? Oh shit.
From up here, but I think I spotted a couple boats with dolphins on them.
Oh, at least I got the sniper from shooting at me. This is annoying. Damn it.
What's the matter? Having trouble finding boats at the marina?
People are shooting at me, biatch. Oh my god. And I keep like, falling in the water. I don't know how to swim, apparently.
Hey, hear that? Something made a noise.
You fuck. Marijuana and
Yeah,
cocaine. Nice.
drugs. Hey, Fetch, I'm gonna tag all the boats with drugs to make it easier for you to know which one to take out.
Man, can't you ever go like 5 minutes without tagging stuff?
Look who's talking. How do I tag? Okay.
There you go. Made it easy for you. Well, no wonder it took me so long. Fetch, you said dolphin, but clearly this is a porpoise. It's a common mistake.
This is why I hate working with boys.
Wait, I heard something.
Door. Right on that door.
Fetch, you didn't tell me there'd be girls at this party.
So I heard. Dealers must be using their hookers as human shields.
Perfect, exactly what I wanted
Supposed
to
to be a pretty big shipment. Gotta be at least one more boat that's holding.
Hello? Any women of ill repute being held hostage on this boat against their will?
Uh-oh. Looks like we stirred up a hornet's nest back here at the warehouse.
Coming. So, ready to storm the castle?
I say we wait him out. Make him come to us.
Oh, good. Sit and wait. My favorite strategy.
So why don't you join me on the roof here and enjoy the fireworks? I'm about to light up all the drug boats. You know, it's a lucky thing you were able to let those women free before we blow up the boats here.
No kidding.
You ready? Let's light up the bay.
You're gonna have to teach me how to do that. Hadouken! Hadouken!
Well, that's 3 less evil dolphin boats in the world.
3 less porpoise boats. Don't worry, it's a common mistake.
I think I'm ripping off on you.
Z, wake up. They're on the move. Probably moving some stuff to their main location. We should follow them. Let them lead us to it.
Sounds like giving away convenient.
We should stick to the rooftop so we don't spook them. We just gotta be careful not to lose them.
Hey, Fetch, can I ask you a personal question about that DUP detention center?
Curtin K?
Yeah, that's the one.
No.
Okay.
I mean, what do you want to know?
There were maybe 4, maybe 500 of us. A few of us were separated out, given special training and tests.
I was one of the separated. It was 7 years. Separated, you know? Curtin K was hell. It was also home.
Actually, I was just gonna ask if it had a pool.
You're a jackass, you know that?
Yeah, so I've heard.
They pulled into the alley. This must be the place.
All right, so what's the plan?
Get them?
Get 'em isn't a plan. Somebody in the truck. All right, ladies. Come on, let's go. Yes, the bad men are gone. Go, live, love. Just not professionally.
If you want to get clean, now's the time. There won't be any more drugs on the street. Don't screw it up. And they're gone.
Do you think a couple of low-life bioterrorists will ever get thanked for saving people?
Yeah. I think you might have saved me.
Oh.
So what, are you gonna give up on your whole ritualistic murdering of drug dealers? It's like half your charm.
Oh, yeah? What's the other half?
Actually, there was
These two
just
about to.
Don't worry, I'm not giving up on my passions, just finding some new ones.
Oh!
Like boxing.
Is that like your whole attempt at a tender moment? You are a sentimental psychopath, aren't you?
Come on, let's just get the rest of these drugs in the harbor. Maybe we can get a few fish strung out.
Man, hook a dolphin.
Hey.
You like me.
Hey, just woke up. You were gone.
Yeah, I gotta go hook up with the other woman in my life.
Wow.
Augustine.
Do they just do stuff?
What does she have that I don't?
Concrete power?
You guys. All after the same thing.
By the way, I think your brother would have been real proud of what you did.
I mean, killing the
They
dealers,
fuck?
destroying the drugs, and freeing the sex slaves, right?
Of course. Well, I'm sure he would have loved me too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if he'd have seen me with those bows with drugs and dealers, he'd have been proud of his kisses. We done good, Z. I'd like to see those lion-ass TV talkers make this look bad.
Nice. Well, I'm so mad to make look awful.
Hey, Delson, I got word of a ramped-up DUP presence over in the Lantern District. Must think there's a conduit hiding
That
there.
sounds like the place to be.
Hey, there's a bridge near here that'll get you there.
Great. Now this is a conference call.
Hi, Fetch.
Hey, Abigail. Might be worth mentioning that that bridge was broken up like the 520 by the DUP.
Hey, Powerless. They ain't built and wrecked a bridge yet that we conduits can't cross. Right, D?
It might be worth a shot, Reg.
Well, it sounds like you're in completely confident and trustworthy hands. You know, why don't you call me if you get there?
Man, how do you put up with that?
He pays the bills. I'm heading for the bridge.
Nice. Okay.
Target sighted! Up there!
Oh, bad move, man.
Got my smoke powers back?
This is gonna be awesome! Automatic turrets! This is so cheating!
I suddenly have my smoke powers back.
Ha! Turns out their Achilles heel is up their asses.
Knew you could do it, D.
Just gotta keep leapfrogging these auto turds. Man, these things are relentless! Taking a lot of fire here! Okay, that is a gap. Car is pretty useless right now, unless it's a launching pad. Oh, finally decided to stop hiding behind your toys, huh? Hey, Fetch. This left a trail of bodies and bullets across this bridge. Fetch? Goddamn girls and their short attention spans. Oh well. Lantern District, here I come. Lady, you are hell on bridges, you know that?
So you recognize me?
Oh, yeah. You're the one that had me dead to rights a couple weeks ago and just let me walk away?
You've changed since then?
You mean the smoke thing? Yeah, it's new.
I hear you've learned a new trick. You've expanded your arsenal.
I don't know where you heard that. I mean, I'm just a lowly smoke guy.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's doing nothing for me. You're a big fella.
I just had to see it for myself. I hope you realize how special you are. Now finish the big concrete off so we can talk.
Well, the bigger they are, the smaller I feel. I don't suppose I could convince you to take a dive. Okay, so maybe I, lied about the neon thing, but listen, I think I can save us both a lot of time here. I just need to leech a little power off you, that's it.
You want me to just give you my power?
I mean, not enough to sink bridges or anything, but enough to pull the concrete daggers out of my friends, yeah. And then after that, you will never see me again.
I've got a better idea. Since you'd be useless to me back in your little hovel.
Touch her. Grab her now. Now's your chance. You can just grab her and take her powers right now.
My idea better.
There, she's touching you. Fucking, that's not. Oh, she's wearing gloves, motherfucker.
Dyson. You
I
disappoint.
bet you my lady friend comes saves me.
No.
You wouldn't leave me to die. What's happening now?
Go down. Okay.
How was that?
The Lantern District, where I was headed all along. Just took the scenic route.
Well, that's how I switch.
Nap time.
Don't know how you didn't notice.
Sorry, Baldy.
You jumped away. Damn, that's about to be my special move. That would have been really good. Oh. Damn it. So I hoping I could recover in the water, but I guess not. Yeah.
I've been injured. It's okay. I'm a school nurse. You are my favorite. Someone that can help.
It would be easier to get this neon. This one is there, huh? I feel like I should stop for a bit, eat some food, maybe watch something, and then I'll come back and keep playing. Do another recruitment too. Alright, well, until I'm back in maybe an hour or two, live long and prosper. May the force be with you.